In Gambit and Wolverine, Victims, Savage Betrayal, we find Gambit as he's seemingly stealing a painting from this art gallery. As Gambit leaps from the roof, making his way into the night, he thinks about the art of thievery. As to Gambit, it's not about the crime, it's about the thrill of getting away with it. Gambit thinks back to a time long before Remy LeBeau became the Cajun X-Man known as Gambit. You see, in a past life, Gambit was a thief, and for the first time, Gambit feels as though he's about to be caught as he's stuck up from behind by a female officer. The officer immediately slaps some silvers on Gambit as she's heard Gambit has been cleaning out a lot of houses in the area. When asked to know the name of the lovely lady about to apprehend him, she introduces herself as Officer Alexandra Davis. Gambit explains that the painting he stole was actually stolen from a Frenchman during the Nazi War. Gambit convinces the officer to let him go with promises of catching a much bigger fish tomorrow night. The officer reluctantly releases Gambit, but by tomorrow she's already regretting that decision. That is until she finds a card on her desk telling her to go to Pier 22. As the officer shows up to Pier 22, Yu-Gi-Oh would be fleeing the area with a bag full of jewels, having set up Gambit the previous night. But as Yu-Gi-Oh is retreating, a kinetically charged card happens by her foot, causing Yu-Gi-Oh to slip and all her jewels to spill out. Yu-Gi-Oh would be apprehended by the officers, but the following night, Gambit would go see Officer Alexandra one last time. Officer Alexandra knows Gambit is a dangerous man, and although they are attracted to each other, the two of them share a kiss and agree to go their separate ways. But unfortunately, Gambit will never see Alexandra again, because Alexandra is one of 5 women to fall victim to a serial killer in the broader London area that Gambit has been investigating. And to make matters worse, all clues lead back to Wolverine. Gambit sets out to find Wolverine to put an end to this once and for all. But elsewhere, Martinique, aka Mastermind II, looks on with Arcade. Martinique, aka the new Mastermind, is a novice telepath that uses her illusions to mix with someone's actual memories and create a hypnotic state, as she's doing for Gambit and Wolverine. But elsewhere, in another part of the world, we seemingly find Wolverine as he's happy for the first time in a long time as he holds Mariko in his arms. As Wolverine and Mariko share a bed, Mariko informs Logan that ghosts of the past are merely that, ghosts of the past. They cannot harm us in all our tomorrows. The love the two of them share will last forever. Wolverine knows Mariko is trying to warn him about something, but as Wolverine gets up, he picks up a scent in the distance. It's the very faint smell of tobacco. As Wolverine goes outside to confront the threat, he gets hit in the chest by a kinetically charged pole. Gambit has arrived, and Gambit has already drew first blood. Gambit plans on spilling Wolverine's blood to make him atone for the string of women that were killed back in London. But Wolverine grabs Gambit's kinetically charged pole and then punches Gambit in the face, letting him know that he's not going back. As Gambit and Wolverine prepare to go at it, Mastermind II and Arcade look on in anticipation. But as Gambit charges Wolverine, Logan impales Gambit in the chest, having seemingly put down the Cajun once and for all. To be continued.